Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and to another episode of the Pentagon Challenge. We're into season 3 now, and since the very first game that you saw last episode, the insane comeback, the 3-2 win, where it was 2-0 down at half-time, ended up winning 3-2 in the 92nd minute. I played quite a few more games since then, so we won the next game again, 3-1, a very good start in the league of course. Unfortunately went and lost 3-0. Next up, and I followed it up with a 1-1 draw, a 91st minute equaliser. Then again, another 1-1 draw. We then played in the cup against the team that are bottom of the league in our division. But we did rotate the side for this one. And we ended up coming away 3-1 losers at home. We have still got the second leg to come. But we're not too bothered about the league cup fixtures. Of course, we want to focus more on the league. But it would be nice to go on a cup run, but we need to free up some of these games because first half of the Japanese season is constant 2 games a week and it's hard to keep the team fresh and fit. We then played at home to Kofu and won 2-0, comfortable win there, another late goal. And then we played top of the league away from home. Well, they were top of the league at the time of the game. And we walked away 2-0 winners, so a massive result there. We then played the team that overtook them and went top of the league, again away from home. Unfortunately, a 2-0 loss this time round. So that means at the current point, we are in 6th position, which is a playoff spot. So if we can keep this up, you never know, we might end up being in the playoffs come the end of the season. There's still a very long way to go though. Of course, only 8 games in, still 30 more games to go. But if we can get through this patch of constant 2 games a week before it frees up and becomes 1 a week, then if we're still at the top of the table at that point, we are in with a good shot. But we're still struggling a lot with the team. If we have a look at the squad, lots of low-rated players in the squad, especially on the bench. You can see quite a few 1-star players, which is not ideal. Tsubaki's coming back from injury, left winger. Although Fujimori has been playing really well on the left-hand side. His pace is what makes him good, really. But he's been a good player so far. Let's have a look at his stats. He's only got 2 assists, but he always seems to be involved in all the highlights. So we've got Tsubaki coming back. Sujita, we're resting him for this one. Good centre midfielder, but he's just struggling with fitness at the minute. And then, of course, Hiraga still injured. So this is how we're lining up for this game. Quite low fitness team, and we're going for UC in centre midfield. I really need another centre midfielder, but there's just no options available. Kobayashi has been a very good signing, of course only on loan, but he's been one of the best players so far, only 18 years of age, but he's been a really good player for us. So this is how we're lining up for this game. We are playing Yokohama FC at home. Hopefully we can pick up a win. Of course, we only played a few days ago, and we've got the second leg of that cup game next, which I'm not too bothered about. So I'd rather get the result here and sacrifice the cup. So Yokohama, they are currently on 11 points in 12th place. And of course, we are 3 points ahead. So there's a chance that they do overtake us if they get the win. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we stop them. We're going attacking for this one. We've got a good attacking team, so we'll go out for it. We're at home. This is how we're lining up. Of course, Akida, very good signing so far, as well as that striker. But they're going 3 at the back. 3-4-3, quite a common formation in this division or in this country. Same as in Germany, there's lots of 3-back teams. But we are playing in the Reds. It's been a few days since I've played this save, so I'm still just remind myself of the team this game. But here we go. Fujimori puts it inside to Akida, and Akida bangs it in from outside of the box and puts us 1-0 up. And now a chance straight away for our opponents. Good save there by our keeper. We'll need to sign a new keeper if we're still at this club. And Furiyama, the striker, gets our second goal. If we're still at the club next season, we've got another chance here. Or just goes wide. We probably might need to start looking at a new keeper, because our keeper is quite old now. I think it's 34, 35. So we'll have to replace him at some point soon. I'd say our centre midfield is the main position that we need to improve, because they use so much fitness in that area with this formation, constantly Centre midfield is always low on fitness, which means more chance of injuries. But into half time then, we are 2-0 up. Things are looking good. We're going to keep the side the same for now. We will have to make a few early changes purely for fitness reasons. But centre midfield, possibly a goalkeeper next year or even halfway through the season. But there's not many options over in Japan of players to sign. That's the hardest part. But Akida has picked up a knock. So the attacking midfielder, he looks okay though. He's not injured enough to come off. But let's have a look at the current fitness of the players. And probably, it's a difficult one. Inui did start lowest fitness as centre-back. Left-back is on a yellow card, so is it worth taking him off just to be safe? We'll go with Kojima on. And then we'll bring on Sontega as well in defensive. We will take off Akida just to be safe. He's an important player for us, so we don't want him injured. Any more players that are quite low? Kobayashi's low. He's an important player as well. We have got the cup game, so we can rest the players for that. We might bring on Shimeda for Fujimori. Let's go for that. We'll go to control. We'll time waste as well. We're 2-0 up, so we should see this one out quite comfortably. Still 30 minutes left to go. We've made 4 substitutions there. It's quite a lot. So if they do get the next goal, it's going to be a squeaky bum time for the end of the game. And they nearly got one there. But luckily, nothing comes off that. We're going to go down to defensive. And now's the time to make the final substitution. They nearly get one back, but luckily they don't. We'll bring off... a few players low. We'll bring off Kobayashi. Because centre midfield is a spot that we are really lacking in depth in. We can always rest the striker. And you see the attacking midfielder for the next game. But a 2-0 win is what we like to see, of course. Let's have a look where that puts us in the league now. And we are in 5th position. So we jumped up one spot. 4 points off top Yamaguchi, which I highly doubt we're going to get automatics. We're going to struggle to keep hold of these playoff spots. So automatics is a stretch. Of course, still early on in the season, but a perfect start, I would say. Very good start. 5 wins out of 9. Things are looking good. I'm going to play a few more games off camera. As you notice, I played quite a lot of games since last episode just to get through these seasons a little bit quicker because, of course, got 30 to get through. We've got 5 Champions Leagues to win. We're only in the Japanese 2nd division at the moment. So I'm going to play loads of games off camera and we'll come back for another game. Alright guys, so we're up to the 2nd game. We are playing Gunma at home next up. Playing this one because it should be theoretically a slightly easier game. Of course, you guys want to see us win. You don't want to see us lose all the time, which we done last season, which we don't want to do again. So since that 2-0 win to Yokohama, we played the cup game, lost 2-0, so 5-1 on aggregate. We then played at home and won 2-1 and nearly let it go right at the end. We then played 2-2, 2-0 down, at home again to a team that we should comfortably be beating. But luckily we pulled it back and got a point at least out of that game. A 1-1 draw away from home there. We was underdogs, and again a game we was underdogs. 5-2. A scoreline that doesn't look as bad as it was. At 95th minute goal, pulling it back for us. A few early goals. Was 4-0 down in the first 30 minutes. And that Ismailia, he's only scored 4 goals all season. He's got a hat-trick in that game. So after those games, we are sitting in 6th position. It's a very tight league. Only 2 points separating 3rd to 9th. So very tight up the top of the table. We could quite easily drop down to mid-table and quite easily jump up to 3rd at the same time. So we're playing Gunma at home next up, who are 17th in the league. A game that we should be winning, as I say, is at home. But it's not always that easy. We've had to rotate the side a lot last few games, purely because the amount of games there are back to back to back. And we've had quite a few injuries as well. Our backup striker's still out injured. We've now got the right winger, I can't remember his name, but he's now back from injury, same as the left winger. But neither are starting today. We don't want to chuck them straight in, of course, with no games before. I'm pretty sure the left wing isn't starting. I'm pretty sure we've got Fujima, is it? There he is, Fujimori, the 19 pace left winger. He's starting today. So the two wingers are back from injury, but they aren't starting straight away. Of course, this game we should be winning. We've had to rotate the side slightly as well. One of the centre-backs is out, but a goal by Akida, but it was offside. The striker there to lay off for the assist, he was offside. So unfortunately still 0-0. And we've got another chance here. There's a chance for our opponents, and it goes over the bar. So getting away with it. I did sign a centre midfielder, not a great one, just on loan. He's only half a star or 1 star rating. He has got a high potential, but just on loan, just as a backup centre midfielder, just purely because the amount of fitness it takes. And as you can see, our Kobayashi already on 82, and it's only half time. But we'll keep it as it is, second half. Stats-wise, we've had more possession, more shots, 5 shots on target. They ain't had a single shot on target yet. So we should be pushing on this second half. Hopefully nick a win, because each point is crucial if we're to stick up the top of the table. And there we go, Akida. This one counts. And that puts us 1-0 up. 20 minutes left to go. Time now to make a couple substitutions. Oh, what's happened there with our striker? Why is our striker injured? He's coming off. That's not good. If he's injured, our backup striker's injured. Taki, or Take, however you pronounce it. He's our only other striker. And he's only half a star rating, so that is not what we want. Akida, we're going to take off because he is on a yellow. We don't want to risk any of that. And I think we'll keep the rest the same. Could be safe to bring Tsubaki on, actually, for Fujimori, who's on 77 fitness. But we'll go to balanced and time waste. 20 minutes left to go of this game. We should be winning it. We've had more possession, more shots on target. Overall, been the better team in this game. We've got another injury. Sujita, our centre midfielder. So we're going to bring on centre defensive midfielder. We'll go like that for now. Not looking good. We've got no more substitutes left. 15 minutes left to go. Can we hold on to this 1-0 lead? Hopefully we can. We've only conceded 1 shot on target, but another chance for our opponents. And they put it in. And that's not what we want. It's not what we want to see in a game that we should be winning and need to be winning if we're to stick up in the playoffs come the end of the season. But we've got another chance and nothing comes of that. Tsubaki whips it in, but again, nothing. We're going to come off time wasting here. 5 minutes left to go then. Is there one last chance for another goal? We've got a corner. Where's our defenders? We've got no defenders. Oh, lucky there. We've got another chance. Shot saved. Should have won this game. Unfortunately, it's going to be a draw. But with all these shots we've had, is there one more chance? No, nothing's going to come off that. So all of these shots, how many we had? 18 shots, 8 on target. Our opponents had 10 shots, 2 on target. And we've walked away with just a point where it should have been all 3. But that's the thing with all these games back-to-back. We can't keep a full-strength squad out all the time. But that has put us in 4th place. Of course, we played an extra game than the teams around us. So we will drop down a few spaces probably by next episode. And I probably will start next episode with this game. Or we'll see. Might be playing Nara or not. They've on bad run of form, so it is a game that we should be winning. So we might play them first game next episode. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed. Please leave a like on the video, comment and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you all tomorrow for another video.